Chicago nigga with him
Call
too.
police.
Now look, your ass come back on there. Now you toe up.
Call the police.
Now you toe up.
Purse on the floor and
Call
shit.
police.
So I saw
You ain't right, boy.
King Yella on live again, and he seemed to be
Man,
in different spirits.
I don't want to talk about no King Yella, man. King Yella just did some shit. He just
Again?
body slammed Jalice. He just body slammed Jalice.
He going
Somehow
to
he
prison.
body slammed Jalice. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to be a snitch, but I'm forced to contact law enforcement on Yella, so I filed a police report today.
I heard some screaming in the back. What's going on?
Yeah, he got to do the content. I don't never see him.
He scared you.
So he just come there do his content and he leave.
Yeah, he got to do the content, but I don't never see him because if I see him, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him.
Ooh.
If I see Yella, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him.
You heard that, Yella?
You're gonna find out why they call him Yella. Yellow belly, scary ass.
Why you sit up and talking about that man like that? He ain't here.
Man, I will smack out Yella. If I call, you call Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella.
Emotions
Yella, where
make
you
you
at?
cry
Where you
sometimes.
at, Yella? It ain't no Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella. Yella, what Yella gonna do? Pop out of nowhere? Nigga,
He
fuck
might
Yella.
pop out of nowhere. If he pop
I
out of
don't give a
there,
fuck
what the
about
hell you
King
gonna do,
Yella. Listen,
nigga?
gang.
You ain't gonna
Listen,
take
gang.
out running that corner over there, nigga, if that
He
nigga
do
come
not-
up on you.
I'm-
He just
I'm
jumped
not
up on you the
gonna
other
Yella.
day. You ain't
If
do
I-
shit,
If I
nigga.
see Yella right now, I'll smack the shit out of him on TV. Let me
He
see
just
Yella
jumped up
right
on you the
now
other day. You didn't do
on
no
TV,
smacking.
on Pappy. I'll smack the shit out of Yella if I see him right now on TV.
You went to the guy. Oh shit!
No.
Get him! Whoop that nigga ass off the camera.
No, come on.
What that off the camera?
Get him, Yella. Get him.
Hey,
Take
boy,
his chain.
he set me up.
Fight back.
Hey, take them shoes off.
Oh, fight back.
You're too big
Call
any
police.
goddamn way.
Call police. I'm keeping it real. I had a lot of information on the streets, but when I jumped in the streets, that information didn't work. I needed the experience to learn how to work. So information. I don't need information. If a nigga telling information, he a snitch.
How you figure that?
Yeah, he a snitch. I don't fuck with snitches. If he giving information.
So listen, hold
If
on.
Come on. If somebody give information, you telling me they not no snitch? Snitches give information.
The
I don't need no
information
information.
the information
No,
that you
I
put
don't fuck
out.
with information. No, I don't fuck with information. I don't fuck with information. I fuck with experience. I don't fuck with information.
Don't you got a snitching platform?
I don't do that. I don't do information.
Stop manipulating
I don't
people.
do that. Don't do that. That's for your information. Yeah. On the information I'm giving you your information. Experience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He said information, not details in the crime that you committed, bro. We ain't worried about what you know how to he talking about the information.
Yeah, ain't no smart. Ain't no smart. What, you thought I was intelligent? No, I ain't intelligent. Ain't no intelligent. Yeah, ain't no intelligent. Stop playing with me.
So check me out, man. You spent a lot of time down here in Texas, man. You became familiar with a lot of the the people down here. Go Yayo's back in jail.
Go
Look
hey
like
ho.
they beat him up real
Go
bad.
hey ho. Go hey ho. Go hey ho.
Go ho.
Go hey ho. Go hey ho. Ain't he one that's bent over like this?
Oh
Yeah.
Ain't that
man.
him? Yeah. Let's go hey ho. Let's go hey ho. I'm not been talking about him.
Oh,
I ain't been
hell
talking
no.
about him. He been stressed out. Why I'm talking about somebody been stressed out before? Come on, guys, stop playing with me. I ain't talking about nobody that been stressed out. If he went to jail, he wanted to be there. He went there so he can get stressed out. Come on, gang on G.
Right. Now you know
Oh,
that
man.
everybody it didn't make the the airwaves, man. And it's like he got to be a up or something because he just keeps up. He just got out.
Listen. I'm saying this. Let me say this. And for everybody watching, everybody assume that you can up. There is no ups, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everything is an experience, and if you learn from the experience, was that a up or was it an experience? See, if you spend time worrying about the up, then you're gonna keep on making the up. The problem wasn't the fuck up. The problem was to keep on thinking that it was a fuck up, right? Because the moment you do something wrong, you figure out how to do it right, right? Without doing it wrong, you can never figure out how to do it right.
So let me ask you
Right.
this: when you go to prison, do you believe that certain people have to be in there a certain amount of time to actually learn a lesson, or do you think prison
Nah.
teaches you anything?
Turn that. What's that in the background? What's all that noise?
You said what?
What's all that
Oh,
noise?
like what that do?
What's all that noise?
What noise,
What's
man?
like you
like
talking
a
about prison?
waterfall.
Sound like you getting.
Oh.
What's all that noise? I heard. That's all I heard. Like, what's that?
Hey man, just
What's
answer
that?
the damn
What's that?
question,
I
man.
heard, no, you talking about prison, and then I'm hearing some smacking. Come on, gang, no. That don't sound correct. You talk about prison, then I start hearing. What I heard them sound for?
Nah, you ain't heard. Hey, listen, man. Hey, you ain't heard none of that going on. I don't
No,
know nothing
listen.
about none of that, man.
I'm gonna say this. Listen, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to prison, you gotta understand you in prison before you go to prison because you're in prison of the mind, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Prison is nothing. When a man go to prison that's used to the streets, prison become easy. Why you think people go back and forth to prison? Because the prison was the box, right? The reality was the prison. Because we start thinking there's only one way to do certain things, right? Right now, if you go on the streets, they think it's only one way to get money, right? And they think that you're supposed to get money this one way, right? If you show them another way, they'll do it. But the problem is they don't know another way, right? So the prison is full of people that don't know no other way, right? It's a resolving door of people that don't know no other way, right? But the first thing you do when you get to prison, you understand that you forever be in the system. I never met one that went to prison and didn't go back. The system gonna make you go back.
So check me out. So your time in prison, when you went to prison,
and I went back. I went to prison and I went back.
So
I went
why?
to prison. I went to prison innocent and walked out guilty.
How does that
like
happen?
everybody else?
Spiritually or about what they say the law?
The environment. The environment. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Did you know if they lock you in the room with monkeys, your ass gonna become a monkey, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. It's what happens. It's what it does, right? And it's nothing you can do about it, right? And prison had an effect on you. So I went to prison worse than I was when I went in.
So let me ask you this: Did you when you say you came out worse, was it like criminally worse or
criminally worse?
Spiritually
Listen,
worse.
Why was you locked up in the dorm 24 hours a day to talk about crime? All we gonna talk about is crime. What else we gonna talk about?
Right.
We don't know nothing else to talk about. All we see is crime. That's why they go out of jail and get more time, because all they see is crime. The government knows this. That's why right now, if they want to send you to jail, they send you to jail in 15 minutes. They program jail in your mind. Right now, they can program jail in your mind and give you the same experience from jail. And when you get up, you will think that you've been in jail the whole time. You just been asleep. So if they could do that now, what make you think that it ain't happened before? What make you think that right now, this reality is not simply just going on in your mind?
So
if somebody is putting these experiences in you.
Do you believe in the Manchurian candidate?
What?
The Manchurian candidate. Do you believe in
What's that? What's that?
It's exactly what you just said. When you
listen, I believe. Listen.
No. So what they do is they send you on a mission. Like most military guys been Manchurian candidates. When you see somebody assassinate somebody or attempt to or do something and they don't know they don't even know what the fuck happened. That's a Manchurian candidate. That's part of a Manchurian candidate.
Listen. Belief. I say this all the time. So here it is. Don't ask me nothing about belief. Belief is what you think is true. When you have belief, that means you haven't did the work to know. So I don't have belief, right? I did the work to know, right? And I know that there's nothing to know. See, once you understand that there's nothing to know, there's nothing to understand, everything is understood.
So
right?
you gotta know
that's
something. You gotta know something to know it's nothing to know.
You gotta know that there's nothing to know, and it's no. Listen, the need to know is the stressful thing in life. That's why everybody is stressed, because they have the need to know. They got the need to know about tomorrow, and they don't know if they gonna even be here tomorrow. I'm keeping it real. Everybody got the need to know something and not worried about the moment. What about the moment? Everybody need to know is the reason for stress. The need to know is the reason why people have heart attacks and stroke. You don't supposed to have the need to know because there's nothing to know. Only things to need.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, gee.
Nolan Wells.
Nolan who?
Nolan Wells.
Nolan smells. What do you smell like? What do you smell like?
Listen, man.
No, you said Nolan smell. What do you smell like?
I said Nolan Wells, man. The young
Nolan
black guy
Wells.
that went out with the white kids and he didn't come back.
I thought you said Nolan. Listen, I thought you said Nolan smells. I was asking you what he smelled like.
Wells, man.
Yeah, I didn't know you said. I don't know who the fuck Nolan Wells is.
Why am I ask you what another man smell like for, man?
Because I thought you said. We doing an interview, so if you're doing an interview, you're gonna ask me all the questions. So you ask me about smells.
No.
All right?
No.
I didn't know. I don't know. I thought that's how he smelled. He stink if he was in the water.
Tyler Perry and Reverend Al Sharpton have put up $100,000 for anybody that know anything to come forward.
Listen, don't nobody know something. Listen, you don't know nothing about America. If they know something, they gonna tell it as soon as it happened. They don't never know nothing when there's 5 white people involved. If the only way they know something is somebody was black, but the black person dead, right? Listen.
What you learn from that last statement? Citizens don't be snitching, gang. That's a myth. That's something that they taught ignorant people so that ignorant people could go ahead and be locked up as well for that they probably didn't even do. Like, come on, man. They stay solid when it's about them. When in they crib clapping they donkeys and shit, y'all don't never really see they own get locked up. We all know the shit still happening. Till the day. When anime had always got bruised up faces, she talking about now it's because of her condition. We know Joseph putting y'all. She ain't finna tell on Joseph. They gonna hold that bit down. Yeah, so that snitching myth was created for ignorant people to go ahead and just be ignorant, gang. Nah, don't snitch. They tattletale now. Don't get it wrong. They'll tattletale on the color. Real quick. But since it wasn't a what's the name, nah, they staying to the code.
White people ain't gonna say
yeah.
Listen, they the only way they had any way of knowing.
Snitching a goofy thing. It's a I don't want to say a black thing, but it's a goofy thing.
If the black person survived,
it's not a citizen thing. Stop trying to use citizens free code.
Tell Tyler Perry to sub that 100K up his ass. Yeah, for real. Cause look, it's forever secrecy. They not gonna know. But listen, everybody wanna come.
Just like the Jakes when like police do some shit. You think they telling on each other? No. They'll do something to the one that's trying to tell on everybody. That's called being solid.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, I know I don't like them. But even they more solid than goofies. Just keeping that bit all the way 100, bro. Real. All goofies that be learning from like rappers and shit that be telling them goofy shit and they don't even stand on that same shit that they would talk about. Those the goofies, gang. And that's where the goofies be learning from. But if y'all just pay attention to the people who get treated the best in the world, maybe you'll see some signs of some things that connect. Like, why ain't she say nothing? She seen what happened. She ain't say what happened. And she probably finna get her uncle to go do something about that behind the scenes. You feel me? Instead of tattletelling, what tattletelling gonna do?
To the fact and put it on black and white.
Come on, all right.
There is no black and white. And they want to say that, there's racism. There is no racism.
What you call it?
It's not, listen, it's not racism.
Shit, if they not talking and everybody chose not to talk, gang, and they got the same internet, cell phones, and ain't no video leaked yet of what supposedly happened versus robberies that we see all the time on camera getting recorded by the assailants and things of that nature. Being recorded, posted the same day, and tagging whoever was robbed. Like, come get your shit back. Was none of that, gang. Wasn't no, come get your dead dog. Wasn't no, come pick up your homie. Wasn't no none of that, bruh. Wasn't none of that. They just act like nothing happened. You heard me? They acting innocent till proven guilty. Innocent till proven guilty. That's a thing too. All this snitching shit, that's new goofy mentality. I don't know where y'all learning this shit from, but unlearn it as soon as possible. Go pick up dictionaries and shit. You rather be loud, proud, strong, and wrong than just a goofy that's just telling. What that going like? What did you accomplish?
Just hate.
Listen. It's not racism. It's placism, right? It's what.
Nah, it's information, education. Remember we were saying knowledge is power earlier? This goes right back to that. Just like y'all talking about the dudes who are to jail to learn, and some of them actually do better, and some of them don't learn, and they ain't doing no better. These people just know what to learn.
K up his ass. Yeah, for real. Cause look,
they ain't being told.
It's forever secrecy.
Tell to get out of jail.
They not gonna know. But listen,
like,
everybody want to come
I have a lawyer.
And put it on black and white. There is no black and white. And they want to say that, there's racism. There is no racism.
Shit, what you call it?
It's not, listen, it's not racism.
Education.
Listen. It's not racism. It's placism.
Education.
Right? It's where you placed. Right?
The
Because a lot of
situation
times
was racist,
you place in places to where that
but the way
is
it's being
irrelevant
handled,
in your environment.
that's education.
He wasn't placed in that place. Because when he spoke like he was white. So there was no racism over there. So even when he said, they wasn't saying it like you would say it where we say it at. So it's not racism, it's placism.
You just can't spell that. Spell it.
Yeah, placism. What the you mean spell it?
You just made a word up. There's no such thing called placism. People in the comments, tell me what the fuck is placism.
It is placism. Placism is the word.
Spell it, nigga. Spell it.
Sound like a whitewash, made up word.
Place.
It's not racism. It's actually statistically called a place.
Neanderthals ain't speak like that. Y'all just making up too much nonsense at this point. Just because you don't want to take accountability for what it really is.
P-L.
Look. Oh, can't even spell the new word.
C-E.
No.
I-S-O-M. I-S-M. Placism.
He was dead serious
placism.
too.
That's the word. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah. Look, it's about what you, listen, let me say this. It ain't about race, it's about where you're placed. That sound better?
Yeah. It sounded good. It sounded good.
Yeah, it ain't about race, it's about where you place. Because listen, if you place in a place, listen, I'm gonna say this. A child won't know it's black to somebody tell it, right? If a child born in this world, it don't know it's black.
So let me tell you, hold on.
My dog don't know it's a dog.
No, listen.
My dog think it's a human.
So hold on. Yeah, that dog crazy. Check me out. So the society and environment would tell that little black kid that they're black. The parents ain't gotta tell them.
Listen.
Hold on. How people treat that little black child
ain't no hold on.
is gonna show him.
It ain't no hold on. It ain't no show him.
What you mean?
The moment you claim, listen. If you never claim to be black, then the things that happen to black people don't happen for you. I don't claim to be black. Right, listen, if I tell you I'm a Crip and I claim to be a Crip and the blood comes shoot me down, that's because I claim to be a Crip. So when you claim to be black and they treat you like a nigga, that's on you.
So how the police ever whooped your ass before?
Yeah, the police don't whoop me. They whoop my ass and I claim to be black.
Not because what you did, because you black.
No, because I claim to be black. I was in black environments. You know well where black environments at and where black people be at. They be in the trenches. They be in the clubs. They be over here. When you go where black people's at and you want to be black, you get treated like a nigga. That's your fault. That's your fault. But if I want to be treated like a man, I don't go where they treat me like a nigga.
I was with you and you got arrested because you...
He said it's your fault to be in the proximity of where you live and where you're able to live and what you can afford. Like, if we all wanted to, we could just go to Dubai and just stay out of that harsh situation. At a moment's notice. Just skipping to the peak moment of our life. Without any steps or order of operation, just immediately born into a better life, what he's saying. You on your Charleston white, bro. This is what Charleston be on when he be like, F your baby. When he talking down on babies that just came into this world and super innocent and got nothing to do with nothing. And can't control their environment, gang. They ain't choose to be here. You think they ready and they know how to sue their parents already? There's some kids already doing that to their parents now. It's that new generation. I'm telling you, boy.
He was a black
They
in
fighting back.
Hollywood. I was with you.
I got
arrested
arrested.
you.
I got arrested because we parked.
Because we weren't doing shit.
No, because we look.
He's saying basically move to LA, move to Beverly Hills, move to Dubai as soon as you're born, so that you're not a product of your environment. Because you can afford that already at birth as a newborn baby, obviously, and you should be able to speak fluent every language. So it shouldn't be a problem of taking a plane ticket, moving yourself to a better environment, and leaving everything behind. And what world, though, man? Not even in the perfect world, yo boy.
He's doing parking on Hollywood in front of that truck that's supposed to be
they abandoned Dubai.
He was blocking traffic, so the police supposed to came and lock us up.
There's
But
Indians
you think
over
they
there
locked us
now.
up because I was black and famous. You just slow and stupid. Right? You don't understand.
What you mean?
That's a job.
I was there.
We broke the law.
I was
we broke the
recording
law.
this.
But we broke the law.
I was recording. Put me in handcuffs.
Gang, we broke the law. They ain't put your handcuff. You got out real quick, so you probably snitched. You probably a snitch. Why you bringing it up? Because you probably a feds.
He probably snitched.
Listen, man.
I know.
You
Yeah,
ain't
Bob, you gotta look quiet
you
right
hang with
now.
the feds. You Charleston White, the
Yeah,
goddamn
well-
feds, ain't he?
But don't ask me how nobody smell no more.
Nah, rest in peace to that young man. Man,
What's his
listen,
name? What's his name?
Nolan Wells down in Mississippi, man.
Rest in peace, Nolan Wells on GD. I'm with you, but he do smell right now though.
Oh, nah,
So
man.
that makes sense.
So I saw
You ain't right, boy.
King Yella on live again, and he seemed to be
Man, I
in
don't wanna
different
talk
spirits.
I don't want to talk about no King Yella, man. King Yella just did some shit. He just
Again?
body slammed Jalice. He just body slammed Jalice.
He going
Some
to
of them, he
prison.
body slams at least. No, listen,
Jalika?
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to be a snitch, but I'm forced to contact law enforcement on Yella, so I filed a police report today. I filed a police report on Yella today.
I heard some screaming in the back. What's going on?
that young lady, but she can't be that big, and he's pretty big. Why he doing body slamming her
No,
for?
Security told me some, hey,
because he used to land on. He tried to lay on me. I can't wait till I catch Yella. If I ever see Yella again, he got a problem. I'm keeping it real. Listen, I don't threaten people, but if I ever see Yella, if I get a breath of Yella, it's that. Because I separated Yella. You know, he's still in slave ship with me. He got to do the contract.
He do.
So he got to do all the content.
He sound
so he still
360.
got to come to the building, but I don't never see him.
He duck his smoke.
Yeah, he got to do the content. I don't never see him.
He scared of you.
So he just come there do his content and he leave.
Yeah, he got to do the content, but I don't never see him because if I see him, I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
Ooh.
If I see Yella, I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
You heard that, Yella?
You're going to find out why they call him Yella. Yellow belly, scary ass.
Why you sit up and talking about that man like that? He ain't here.
Man, I will smack the shit out Yella. If I call, you call Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella.
Emotions
Yella, where
make
you
you
at?
cry
Where
sometimes.
you at, Yella? It ain't no Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella. Yella, what Yella gonna do? Pop out of nowhere? Nigga,
He
fuck
might
Yella.
pop out of nowhere.
If
he pop out of nowhere, what the hell you gonna do,
Listen,
nigga?
gang.
You ain't gonna
Listen,
take
gang.
out running that corner over there, nigga, if that nigga come up on you. He just jumped up on you the other day, you ain't do shit, nigga.
If I see Yella right now, I'll smack the shit out of him on TV. Let me
You
see
just
Yella
jumped up
right
on you the
now
other day, you didn't do
on
no
TV,
smacking.
on Pappy. I'll smack the shit out of Yella if I see him right now on TV.
You went to the guy. Shit.
No.
Get him. Whoop that nigga ass off the camera. Yeah.
On G. No, come on.
What that off the camera?
Yeah, get him, Yella, get him.
Oh,
This nigga, man. Take his chain.
He set me up.
fight back.
Hey, take them shoes
Oh,
off.
fight back.
They're too big any goddamn way.
Call police.
Call the police.
Call police.
He got the Chicago nigga with him
Call
too.
police.
Now look, your ass come
Call
back on there.
police.
Now you toe up.
Call police.
Now you toe
How the
up.
fuck he
Purse
get
on the
here?
floor and
Call
shit.
police.
Oh my God.
Call
Las
police.
Vegas police department.
Call police. Call police. No, gang, I'm hurt.
Now you
Yeah,
asked
you
for that.
saw
You talking about call the
police.
police?
Yeah.
Tell you gonna smack some.
Uh,
Who you gonna smack?
I ain't say I was gonna smack nobody. I ain't say
You just said that.
I ain't say I was gonna
Now you
smack.
didn't say
I
nothing.
never said I was gonna smack. That was a different reality. This is a different moment. When it came, I ain't feel like doing it.
So is your body hurting
Nigga,
right now?
I ain't feel like doing it. No,
and whoop up to a different world and
But
took
that's
the
a
camera
different
with him.
reality. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it no more. If I listen, I said I was gonna smack him, but when I saw him, he's still big. He ain't getting no smaller.
That boy picked
but
Uncle up
now
like
I'ma tell you
this.
I'm calling the police with my phone. I'm gonna show you how we do it. Where I'm from, and they broke these $3,000 glasses.
Them girls ain't
$3,000
coming
glass.
down $3,000.
Oh my mama, these $3K.
Oh, them
Then he
things
going
broke.
to
Them bitches $15.99 on your website, Unc.
jail.
Oh, they broke.
Broken for listen.
I got
he going
2
to
pair.
jail. He said him and chemo. I fuck with Pappy, and I fuck with Pappy. Him and chemo got me fucked up on GD, on Vice
Chemo.
Lord, on Larry David.
So check
Chemo
me
got
out,
me
Unc.
fucked
Listen,
up.
man.
They jumped. What do you mean? They just jumped me. You know, look. What
Well,
the
you
fuck?
shouldn't have been
Man,
over
you
there
ain't even
talking that
help
shit
me.
like that.
You ain't even help me. You ain't do shit.
I'm not, listen, I fuck with Yella. That's my boy.
You ain't do nothing.
And my
going to
boy.
Chicago
What do you
next
mean?
week.
You ain't do nothing.
Where your security
Oh,
at?
gee.
You had security that last
Bro, I
time.
told him I go to Chicago next week.
I'm gonna get 4 extra for my security, but he lost the hand.
Where David at?
Now, f- David.
Where big homie CC, bitch.
Hey, listen, man. So
Hey,
listen,
security
throughout
guy right
history,
there.
man, you know, we've always wondered where we came from, human beings. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the universe or some other type of intelligence form. Where do you think we actually came from?
See, listen, everybody think that because we here, we had to come from something. That's a human perception. Some things exist because they do, right? But we can trace back the body, right? The body was created by the demiurge, right?
Oh, okay.
But life itself came from the paroma. When I'm talking about life, I'm talking about consciousness. Consciousness came from Sophia, right? But we don't know how to access it, right? Because the influence of the food, the influence of the people. Life has been influenced by bad experiences that we turn into our life, right? So when you talk about the existence and where we come from, we gotta look at what came first. The only thing that came first was a star. If you look at my skin, you go find stardust in my skin, right? So in this existence, in this physical body, in this physical realm, the existence came from the stars. But this is not existence, because nothing here is actually in existence at all, right? True existence we have not seen. We only have seen prison, right?
So you
We don't know.
you saying we live in a big prison?
Listen. How do you know that before you met me that I ever existed at all? How do you know? How do you know I didn't come
I've
into
never seen
existence the
nobody
day
like
you
you
met me?
before in my life. I never seen no shit like
How
that.
do you know? How do you know?
Shit,
You don't
I
know. How do you know the world didn't start last Friday? How do you know? We don't know, right?
How you
We
listen?
don't
Hold
even-
on. How you know what world? Because my world didn't start last Friday. I've been here.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know them memories wasn't programmed in you? Them feelings wasn't programmed in you? How do you know? If they could do the same thing right now to a jail sentence, they could program the memory in jail sentence and say you've been in jail 15 years. So how do you know that you ain't just come here last
right
week?
about that.
So how do you know you ain't just come here
I
last
still
week?
ain't heard about that yet.
So
How
let
do
me
you
ask
know?
you this:
I seen it in the movies,
when you didn't dress like that or wear your hair like that or did all this type of shit you be doing when you was back in St. Louis, had the phone company and you dressed with the tie and you low curl and you kept going to jail. When did you jump into a different realm to become 607
What do you mean?
Pump?
There's no different realm. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Stop playing with me. There's no different realm. Everything exists at the same time as a different selection. Sometimes I select better selections, right? And they call them high vibrations. They call the better selections high vibrations when it comes with the high reward. But sometimes low vibration pay you back with high rewards, right? So it's not
Low vibrations
the
pay you back with high rewards.
Yeah, sometimes it do. Because I know a lot of things depend on what you think is a reward. If you
I ain't gonna lie. Sad to say, in this world that we live in, he low-key right. Cause they say the only way you can low-key become a billionaire is by what? Anybody who did any research on money, you know. And you know the answer to that is not nothing very nice. It's actually demoralizing. And it shows just how much morals that they have left instilled in them. Now, become a millionaire is a different story. That's just financial freedom right there. We all understand that path, and that's completely understandable, especially like when everything revolves around money. Like you can't do shit without bread, gang. No matter how nice and poetic you trying to sound, yo ass could barely get a bag of chips for $1. They damn near just deleted the penny. Like poor people ain't still got a use for them things. I need my change in completion. What else? I lost my train of thought, so I'm gonna just play the video.
your reward is money, then you can do a whole
But I know
lot
I
of
was cooking,
low
though.
vibrational things and get a whole lot of money. So, and that's also could be used as high vibrational. It's high vibrational ways to use money. So it's not the
Agreed.
money, it's not the thing, it's the person, it's the
Agreed.
attention, it's the intent,
Agreed.
right?
That's why they say money only amplifies what's already there. Now, if you're a good person, you could be a great person with that breach and show the love that you probably genuinely wanted to do. You heard me? But if you like C-Dub, Charleston, who we done seen, and the more money he get, the more of the real Charleston comes out. Instead of him doing more child activist good things that he used to talk about, changing laws and doing all this, he partied like a white boy. You feel me? He be hanging out with Adam Ross and them boys. He over here doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. His mannerisms done changed. He don't stand for nothing no more. Like it's different. People could be affected by the bread differently, but it only brings out what was already there or amplifies that. If you was a dick, you're gonna be way more of a dick. If you was a better person, you'll probably be a great one. But that's rare. We don't really see that too much.
So that's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to make you understand that in a full circle.
Let me ask you this.
So that
Do you
just- that
believe
go back
the
to
human
it.
race is simply a natural evolution
You
of
can
life?
get paid to be
Or
a
could
I don't
it
believe
dickhead in
shit.
this world.
be that we are
No.
part of something larger?
No, I don't believe there is no evolution. What you see is different human species that was created. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody know that what we call the white man did not exist at first. They was created with the Cabbage Patch Kids, and they came, right? The same thing with the Neanderthal. What the Neanderthals, Canterthal, what you call them? The Neanderthals?
Yeah.
What you call them? Yeah, the Neanderthals. Them a different type of human too. It's different type of species.
Well, there ain't no more of them no more though.
Bigfoot. Listen, Bigfoot. It is more of them. What the fuck you mean? It's places that you don't even know of where they don't even have no physical contact.
Right,
Where
right.
America won't even tell them what year it is. Don't play on me. They live the same way they've been living. You can't see them. They live in rural areas. You can't see these people. You don't know. You know what you see. Everything is in the prison. Why you think you need a passport to leave? Everything is in the prison. In the prison, everywhere you see
that's called,
is
I think
a
it's called
different.
a maritime state. or
No,
something.
it's an experiment. No, it's a different
Experiment.
experiment. The hood is an experiment. Before they put you in the hood, did you know this? Before they put you in the hood, this is what they did. They took rats and they put them up higher. They noticed that when the rats went up higher, they lost more consciousness. They went crazy. So then they took the hood and they built the projects up high. And that's why they went crazy. That was an experiment, right? Everything has been an experiment. Right now, you living in an experiment. I don't think you understand, gang.
Yeah, I got you. Let me ask you this.
See, I don't think you get it. We in an experiment. We live in an experiment.
They do get exposed every other year for another experiment that was ongoing on the human population. Like, when there's some mosquitoes, like Florida low-key going through some shit right now. There's little mosquitoes, they talking about they dropping off man-made mosquitoes and shit. But these shit, they're in there bulletproof. Now you can't even smush them. You'll stab another hole in your hand trying to smush these. They got robots in these pretending to be mosquitoes.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, nah, honey. But it is an ongoing experiment for sure. What they call that bit? Chemical warfare. It's something else too, doing with the government to the people on some shit. I forgot what that shit is.
Experiment.
If
Both
you
of
were
them.
given $100 million to rebuild a struggling neighborhood like an experiment, where would the first dollar go and why?
Listen, let me say this.
You said a struggling neighborhood, first dollar? Maybe they poor, they bad with money, probably ain't got no financial resources. I start off with plants that could produce fruit. So that even when they up, it's a mango in the backyard. Some apples and oranges right down the street and things of that nature. You heard me? Even the homeless down to eat off them. Instead of them rotting on the ground, ooh, we got some extras. That first dollar right there spent. Boom. Second dollar. Instead of individual homes, but like a big ass plaza. Like, yeah, y'all ain't got no privacy per se at right now. We gon' work towards that in the future. But y'all have a roof over y'all head. Rules ain't too harsh. Just don't be in there bit smoking no coke. And we won't have a problem. Third dollar. You know, we trying to scratch that dollar now. Some more food. What else we could do for food in the neighborhood? Probably like a little work spot that high school students could get their first job at. So boom, now we got workers. We don't got to worry about workers. We'll even hire immigrants. We don't give a damn. Anybody who want a job ready to work, nice jobs, probably minimum wage, but decent resources. And people who hungry and really want that job, get that job. Something like a little Amazon situation. So that even some of the people in that neighborhood could actually have jobs themselves. So not only is the worker solved, the pay solved, now the food issue down there solved. You feel me? You probably even bring your business into that town as well, if good word spread.
You talking about that?
And that's just the first couple dollars, gang.
Yeah. I need 100 million.
But y'all gonna worry about some other shit like, giving that money to the government, voting on a different law, and then that law don't never benefit nobody. Life goes on, and then maybe y'all spend back 5 years later and be like, you know what? We should just lock them up. It's illegal to be homeless. That's how they gonna spend the bread. So I think my way might be better, gang. I ain't seen an apple tree in my whole life.
You right now because I need 999 acres. Right?
I seen a mango tree,
you
though.
Understand, right?
I was around for those.
You gotta take this reality and look at it, right? And understand. You see that new water they got that was made by Pepsi? It's not even water. It's made by Pepsi, right? So what I'm telling you is, do you understand right now they got seedless fruit? But do you know what seedless fruit do? Listen, the more seedless fruit you get, then you're gonna have food on subscription. So now you cannot get fruit with seed, so that means you can't get no real fruit.
You talk about the fruit
right?
issue too.
Even now, when you get real fruit, it ain't real fruit because the orange and the apple and the banana, all that has been changed. The banana supposed to have seeds. The watermelon supposed to be small and sour, right? So the first thing I would do is find a place to plant some real food. I think that's important because
Nah, I promise y'all boys I ain't watched this video first. But the fact that I first lined up so evenly, we both thought, hey, plant trees for the poor. Plant trees. I mean, y'all claim they don't know how to. Trees never fail nobody. They can down there regrow themselves. They self-sufficient. We just got to down there water them. Don't be a dick. Try to cut them. down and we vibing. I don't know if they ever cut no tree down too. We just be vibing on it. We probably climb them at a young age, but that about it. Maybe hit a backflip off that bit. We won't even probably draw a name in that hole for real. Like, nah, that bit look precious.
Because that's gonna be the most important thing that your body ever gonna need is energy.
Yeah.
A lot of times people eat food and they go to sleep. And food make you go to sleep. You shouldn't eat that food.
You know,
right. That's the first thing I do.
We don't have more like they don't have like trees. With, oranges and peaches and pear. You don't see those.
No. It's control. It's prison.
And they selling
water.
because
they took away all that without.
Everything's monopolized.
Yeah, they're selling water. They're not the water. They're selling not even real.
It was selling air like 2017.
Right.
Y'all know them little gas tanks.
Why they got too many different versions of water? Why? What water did you take? They got so many different spring waters. Which one is actually spring water? Right. Which one is real? How you decide? Right? Listen, you don't decide. You take control of your mind and all the water good, right? Because once you control your mind, then any water become good because you can change the water with your mind. A lot of people don't know. So all the water good. Just separating it becomes the trick.
So, they can't how you separate water. It?
I like to want to believe that.
they separate it. When they put it in different bottles, they made your mind think it's separated.
To me,
it's all water. Tap water, spring water is just water. And I drink water, right? I keep it real, gang.
I thought you drink Saratoga. What they stopped paying? Or the contract over?
You ain't lying.
Unc said contract void. I drink anything now. He said, "You Saratoga."
You did. So you drank Saratoga in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Do you think that's hold on?
See, Bob, his manager, he had to get him back on track. He like, hold on, he about to fuck up our money, gang. What you doing? You drink Saratoga, remember?
It's just water, and I drink water, right? I keep it real, gang. I drink water.
So you drank Saratoga in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Do you
W manager.
Do you think that's any better than the plastic bottle if all the water the same?
Listen, let me
Bob like, hold up, they pay us good. What you doing, huh?
The glass bottle water. Listen, I drink the glass bottle water for a different reason, right?
Turn it down video settings and use it fast.
I drink it for the experience and experience that it give me. That don't mean something is wrong with tap water. I drunk tap water. I never died from tap water. Everybody want to say it got iron in it. Well, I drunk a lot of iron in, and I still got my conscience, right? Listen, I brush my teeth with fluoride toothpaste still to this day. I'm still enlightened. Yeah. Whenever I want to, if the only thing I have is fluoride toothpaste, I use it. But then I use banana sometimes. I use whatever I feel. It's the moment, right? There's nothing wrong with life. It's all different experiences. Ain't nothing hurt. There's nothing poison to me.
The last one was a bad example.
Right? So you eat and obviously drink a certain type of way. So if nothing is poison to you, why do you eat?
No, I eat like this. I eat like this down. I eat like this down. Listen, I eat oatmeal. I eat one time a day. That's now. That's in this moment. But nigga, I ate everything you ate. I ate hamburger. I ate human meat just like you. But at this moment, I eat what I eat. You ate McDonald's before. You ate Burger King.
Well, I started eating at McDonald's so long ago, boy. Like so long ago. I think for me, it was when the McChicken changed. I don't know when they changed the ingredients, but that was my favorite. I grabbed me 2 McChickens, a strawberry shake, and some fries. The strawberry shake don't like all the recipes. Y'all had the perfect fries. You feel me? Top 2 out of them and Wendy's. This throwback, I'm talking about 2017, 2019, y'all boys. Been over with for the Donalds. I'm talking about since they changed the ingredients. Like, what the f is this? What is this? They started having bones in the McChicken and shit. I wasn't used to this. I didn't know y'all had the whole beak in this bitch. Then I seen how they made it. And I was like, oh, I'm cool off that shit. You feel me? And like, not only you see how they make it, it don't taste this. This wasn't what I would pay my money for. And then they raised the price on top of that. I heard the McChicken like $5 now. In what world? Well, I would have got like 5 of them for that money. My whole order was $5. 2 McChicken. But it sounds like I'm talking about 50 years ago. This how the old used to talk. I used to get that whole order for $1. You think them lying? $5, gang. I probably get that 2 McChickens, fry, strawberry shake. That's 4 items, gang. They ain't no 4 for 4 or nothing. You heard me? They ain't no 4 for 4 or nothing. That's $5. 507, 535, right? 535. 535 right there. On the head. You heard me? Same little seeds. You get your box piece the same price. Nowadays, it's a whole nother story. He said, no real shit. You think I'm talking about 50 years ago? They talking about a McChicken by itself now, $5. I'm cool. Like, who eating that shit? The whole point of fast food was it was cheap and it was decent back then. Now the shit don't even be good. It's never fresh anymore, and it's expensive. What? Hell no, y'all forcing me to eat healthy. Y'all forcing my hand.
Human meat.
So now I'm with Uncle on that, boy. I don't know how y'all still eat that. I don't care if you got it like that. Go eat something else, bitch. Chick-fil-A, all type of other shit. Popeyes, go get something else.
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
You ain't no food, but you don't know what true food is. You eat human. Yeah, you eat human.
Do you believe consciousness is just a function of the brain, or do you think there's something deeper about the human awareness and existence?
Yeah, and I heard they food don't rot. Now they've been saying they food don't rot for like 20 years. But they say the preservatives, you heard me? The preservatives, see, at least Burger King food rot. You feel me? So like, yeah, even though they meat like been so fake for the longest, won't know what the fuck they. It might not be human though. That might be confirmed. They might just be using some 3D printed. But at the same time, at least they rot. You heard me? I don't even eat that either though.
You want to say that they're conscious?
All they meat's too flat.
Because nobody can understand consciousness.
They cut too much corners at Burger King.
We understand energy. We can tell you what energy is, right? No one can tell you what consciousness is, right?
So how do
everybody living?
Is that a natural thing that happens?
Everybody living is not conscious, right? Some people are just living. When you tap into consciousness, it's a different life.
I knew one had some new dreads in his head. I told y'all, look, they even got different roots. Nah, come on. I know you be reattaching them, bitch, but it's a whole new set. That boy had real dukes at first. Now these is individual strands. They got a new donor and started over.
Probably being woke.
Ain't no woke. Listen, ain't no woke. A lot of people want to say they woke, but let's be real. If somebody say they woke, they're saying you sleep. So if I'm woke and you sleep, that means you is above me and I'm beneath you. There is no woke. Because we all still here. We all stuck in this dream. Who woke?
Does it matter if nobody's woke or sleep? Does it matter what type of information you obtain? Everybody
no, it don't matter. Let me tell you. It don't,
I got a donor for the dreads.
Let me tell you why it don't matter. Everybody will get to the same destination, but just at different times. If they took the apple and they put the apple in the box and the apple will rot, the apple will turn into dust, then the apple will turn back to the same apple in that box, right? Because everything is stuck in a cycle. So everybody that you're looking at right now will be out that cycle. But the problem is you're not looking at nobody because everybody is you. Everybody will succeed in this life. That's the thing. Nobody can fail. So it's an experience. I don't know one person that's living right now that can fail in this. Can't nobody fail. It's unfailable.
So when people find themselves
listen,
in prison,
let me tell you why it's unfailable. Let me tell you why it's unfailable. If you took 100 monkeys and put 100 monkeys in a room with 100 typewriters, that will rewrite any book known to man.
That probably had to be shown one time or a few times.
No, they got to be shown nothing. If you put 100 monkeys with 100 typewriters in a room with unlimited chances, that will rewrite every book known to man. How? How is that possible?
Now, I don't know about that.
Tupac rap, nigga. They'll rewrite all young boy rap. They'll rewrite everything because we only have a certain thing in this selection. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I keep telling everybody this. Everybody don't understand it. There you go. Everything's a repeat. All right.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Now you get it.
Okay.
Everything's a repeat. Everything repeat.
Check me out.
No matter what.
Many ancient civilizations have stories about beings coming from the sky or possessing knowledge beyond their time. Do you think those stories were mythology, symbolism, or do they represent something more?
Nah, gang. Just putting two and two together, I think that was just regular smart people. Because if we look at how shit work today, we just seen a whole bunch of advancements that coulda, shoulda, woulda been, but never got through because the people at the top decided that, nah, we not gonna let that one slide. Matter of fact, let's get rid of the person with them big ass ideas too. Yeah, nah, he disappearing. We disappeared. He gone. What was that? Y'all said something about a flying car? That's what I thought. You said about a water-powered electric vehicle? You better shut the fuck up and let Elon shine, nigga. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, now 100%. I'm pretty sure it was just somebody who just tried to explain to us what was really going on. But the upper heads decided that he was foolish and crazy, so they tried to shut him down, like the witch hunts. This been going on so long. What else? They killed Jesus, gang. Gang, they killed Jesus, gang.
You know, the Indians said, listen.
So nah, I think it's just the foolish people that run this shit, the smarts of the elites. They just like see us suffer, gang. They don't want to see no advancements. Cause even though when there do be some new shit pop up, they like, yeah, delete that. Let cuff that shit for like 50 years. He said, hey, yo, could you turn up the volume for the interview? Say less. Oh, I ain't know that bitch was quiet.
The Indians said.
Oh, I see what happened. It cut out. I see. All right, so let me turn this one on. Bet that up, gang. Bet that up.
That the black people came from a hole in the sky.
They be doing that.
Right? So you got to understand, you ever heard of a portal?
100%.
Appreciate that, gang.
Right? It's portals. And right now, where you see military bases is, that's where the portal's at. Because that's where they always see all the UFO sightings. Right? They are guarding portals. So when you ask the questions, you got to understand that we've been traveling.
Appreciate you, gang. My OBS been tripping lately. If you never would have said nothing, I would have never noticed. Cause to me it still sound regular. But on OBS it cut out the desktop audio. Like my shit been glitching lately. I don't know if I gotta update this shit. I've been trying all type of shit, gang. This shit keep cutting out.
Through different dimensions. When I say different dimensions, I mean different realities all at the same time. Right? But it's a problem with everything that they say, and I'm gonna let you know why it's a problem, and it's a big problem, right? The people don't understand is you only can possibly, if you do it, like right now, if I was here watching this, I gotta be from the past. I couldn't be from the future because the future doesn't exist. All we have is now. To think about the future, you gotta think about it now. To think about the past, you gotta think about it now. So all we got is now.
Right. Do you think like us humans, Uncle, humans truly are truly in control of their own destiny?
No. Nobody's control their destiny if you're a human. It's a human and it's a woman. Right? You gotta understand this. A lot of people
so human
understand
and it's a
that.
woman.
Yeah, woman, not woman. Woman. Right? A woman is when you activate, it's a different thing because masculine was never created. The only thing created was woman. That's why you got X, and XY. The Y is just a smaller version of the X. The only thing that ever created was woman. Right? And the man is a reflection of woman. I say it all the time, but people don't understand. They don't get that. There's no such thing as what you think is a such thing as, because you think that it's a divine masculine, but there's no divine masculine. It's only divine feminine. That's the only thing that was created. You just the feminine side that's masculine.
So it's never no divine masculine. It's only divine feminine.
No, it's no divine masculine. Only divine feminine. The X, listen, you got XX, you got XY, and the Y is a smaller version of the X. So you only got XX. Now you got XY. If Y is a smaller version of the X, the only thing ever created was female.
Right.
The only thing in existence is female right now. The only thing in existence right now is female. Because XX and XY is the same thing. The Y is just a smaller version of the X, according to science.
If the only thing is only
and I can prove this. Listen, I can prove this. The only thing exists is females. Did you know that there's a fish, right? And the fish, they both got and they fight each other with they and the one that lose, the other one and had a baby. It's true. Look it up. It's fish. And they both born and they fight with they and when they lose, the other one.
Nah, you probably talk about a particular species of fish that caught your attention, gang. I'm pretty sure you be collecting fishes in they tanks and shit could tell you the difference between the male and the females in they shit. And I know most of the time, the males then they be looking more creative than the females sometimes. So like, nah, you can spot a difference in some fish. I don't know what fish you talking about. You might be talking about a particular fish.
Other one, and then the other one had a baby, right? Because the only thing
sword fighting
that exists
before they
is that,
they hit each
and everything
other.
Is that.
Huh?
I don't think you get it.
Story
I know it sounds crazy to you, but you would never get
crazy.
it. That's why right now it's certain. Listen. Right now is a lot of female in the wild, in the wilderness that can have babies without men. They don't need men to reproduce.
I heard of that too.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real. Right now, females don't need men to reproduce.
So when you saying you say there's no men, So
There's no such thing as man.
So how does life get here without the man and the woman?
No, it's all. See, the thing, life never got here. It's all. This is all the same thing. You separating it. Listen, you got a masculine and the feminine side of your brain. Man and woman is the same. And it said that if you ever look at the Gnostic text in the book of Eve, Eve said that me and your father was one, but the devil split us. Man and woman is together as one, gang. It's one unit. It's one man. There's no separate entities. There's no apart.
I can't be doing all that talking without getting
That's
fried.
Oh, come on, gang. Stop playing with me. I'm telling you, man and woman are not apart. But once you make them apart and you start trying to make women submit, you end up making yourself submit.
So tell everybody, how does life get here if men don't exist?
Life is not. Listen, that's the problem. Everybody think life hurt. Prove life is hurt.
How do babies come?
Prove it. What you mean how babies come?
How do babies come?
How do babies come?
What do you mean?
What
How do
babies
babies get here?
You bust a nut, and the baby come out 9 months later. What you mean?
I thought you were gonna say something about the stork. What? That's why he asked, but I don't blame you for asking him that, gang, because you know, based off the shit he said right now, we all could have sworn he was gonna say something else. But at least he understands.
Well, make it make sense. What you asking?
Listen, a human being, a woman is not unless she got a surrogate, type of thing going on. There's no woman having no child without a man.
No, listen, I'm telling you this, man.
Not
listen,
human beings, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. If you say that, then a lot of people in the world gonna you up because you were saying that Jesus never came. If you saying that a woman cannot have birth
That's
without
a
a
good
man.
comeback.
No, that's a woman, gang. That's the point. That was divine creation. God implanted his seed directly into that chosen specimen. You heard me? That chosen being. That holy temple on some like, come on, man. You saying these other people God? Nah, see, that's the difference. That's why I shut y'all down in y'all little arguments where y'all try to be like, I'm God. No, God is me. God is within me. This world, I created it. I can make anything and I can, bitch, do what God did. And then let's talk. Now, Jesus did say that man should be able to do what he done did and greater. But I don't think we got there yet. The way we set up in the malicious ways that y'all moving more like the devil, not God. If you move more holy, you might get some more holy blessings and miracles. But if you move them evil, gang,
He ain't lying.
yeah, keep wishing for better. It's always gonna be.
No, ain't no comeback. I'm telling you for real, gang. It's happening. It's still happening. I'm telling you, you don't know that's happening because everything that you have ever saw was an experiment. The whole world is full of different experiments.
Yeah. It's a bad experiment going on.
I agree with that.
You live in an experiment. If you was in the hood, you was in an experiment. I'm out it now, gang. I understand it was an experiment. If you made it out it, you gonna know it was an experiment.
Yep.
You was getting experimented on GD.
So can you still be in the hood in the experiment, but mentally be somewhere else?
Of course. That's how you gotta make it out.
That's how you gotta make it out.
You gotta make it out in your mind before you make it out with your body. Your mind gotta leave first. Yeah. On the way out. On the way out is through the mind. A lot of people don't know.
A person's true character shows up when nobody is watching, What standards should a woman hold herself to when the spotlight is gone?
I don't believe a woman should.
This for Miss Jalise.
Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't think a woman should have standards.
What?
Right? I think a woman. No, I think nobody should have standards. Standards is a prison. Right? I think everybody should do whatever it is.
To an extent, it is a prison because some people do be prejudging. You heard me, and that could go wrong and low key end up stabbing you in the back. You cut your blessing short. Then they're trying to misjudge somebody based off your past traumas.
He ain't lying.
So nah, you right. Hey, hold on, you cooking. You surprised me.
I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't think a woman should have standards.
How you gonna be on some
right? I think
bullshit?
No, I think nobody should have standards. Standards is a prison, right? I think everybody should do whatever it is they want to do anytime they want to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that anybody with that person should understand that person just needed that experience. Life not about standards. Listen, I'm gonna say this. They tell me that I gotta have standards and I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Standard is a prison. I ain't got standards for. I ain't got no standards. Standards.
How do you? Let me ask you this.
Now, facts. So now, fuck standards. But I feel like everybody should at least have morals. But you should have some type of moral compass. You should have your example or reasons of know what good and wrong is. At least try your best. Know that you try your best to always choose good over evil. You feel me? We all human at the end of the day. We all fall to temptations. But is you ask yourself, really truly, is you trying? Try harder.
Standards. If a bitch got standards, get her the fuck away from me.
So yeah, nah.
I don't want no standards.
Do what you wanted to have.
Yeah, she got standards. That means she ain't gonna suck the dick in the car. And he just got standards. yeah. We don't need no standards.
Yeah, you
No,
a trick
for real.
anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah, so we don't need no standards. I don't need no standards. Yeah, you want a bitch with standards? A bitch with standards ain't gonna get down. A bitch without no standards, she get down.
Asking me that.
Yeah, I know you don't want without. You don't want with standards.
I thought I had me some with standards over there. I met at the content house, but you know
Okay,
that
now
didn't turn out right.
that's your problem. You try to meet something at the content house. Don't meet nothing at the content house.
I was just in the world, just living. I wasn't
Content
anywhere.
gang.
We could have met. We met in a different realm. Then we met there.
Boy, you goofy. That's why you
do
goofy.
better, gang.
I'm
You
trying
gotta
to
do better,
ask you to be on
gang.
my TikTok because I don't like doing interviews with you. I like being on my TikTok. I don't like doing this with you. That's why I want to fix my TikTok.
Yeah, somebody.
TikTok, you don't stop.
Oh, you say you
To
double
the
dipping.
TikTok, you don't quit.
Do a TikTok right now then. Yeah, go ahead, do a TikTok.
To the TikTok, you don't quit. I'm TikToking right now. I'm on TikTok. You want TikTok dance? Do TikTok dance. Do TikTok dance. Stop playing with me. Do TikTok dance. You can't do this. You don't know nothing about this TikTok.
I ain't
Stop playing with
like
me.
that.
TikTok right now.
Yeah, we on TikTok.
TikTok dances.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's why you know why you ain't famous. If you famous, you gotta go on TikTok.
Hey, boy, I'm finna throw you in one of my TikToks, man. You say you wanna be on TikTok, that dance too. I'm gonna use that bit like you know how the streamers be dancing on streaming shit. I had made one of those not too long ago. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. I made one of those not too long ago, right? I'm finna throw you in the next one, gang. Let me find that bitch right now. Hold on, my hard drive's done f***ed up. I know exactly where it's at. You finna be on my next TikTok, gang. This it right here. Oh, it ain't popping up. Hold on.
This one got some work, boy.
You can tell where the fuck is vibing, still around doing nothing. Fuck you wildin'. That's why I isolated, I ain't hating. I spill my island. No, I'ma get rich, ain't no question no more. It's how I use my time. Just wait till I do it, no, I won't say it. But it's still so wild. Hey, tryna get rich, so I'm back in the booth. I'm hating now, lie my head out the roof. I'm going so hard, no, I like it. Don't just do it for.
See that? I'm gonna replace this right here with on the next one. This gonna be right here. Hold on.
Going so hard, no, I like it. Don't just do it for me, so I do it for you. That'll keep me going, I won't having a lot. Okay, they gon' hate us, whatever.
See, rainy days, got no money. Welcome. Nah, for real. Shout out, man. You just snapped with that dance. You don't even know it. Run that back one more time. That's that
Do the
TikTok.
TikTok dance. Stop playing with me. Do the TikTok dance. You can't do this. You don't know nothing about this TikTok.
I ain't
Stop
gonna do
playing
that
with
like
me.
that.
Yeah, we on TikTok.
TikTok dances. Nigga.
No,
That's the clip. That.
Yeah, that's why you know why you ain't famous. If you famous, you gotta go on TikTok. If you ain't on TikTok,
So,
listen, I'm the most famous on TikTok. Ain't nobody on TikTok more famous than me. Listen, if you go on TikTok, you go see 607 They love me on TikTok.
What happened between you?
I'm about to buy TikTok.
No, you ain't about to buy.
I
What
told y'all
happened
I'm
with
about
you
to buy
and
TikTok.
Tony Weirich and the other guy? What's the guy name? The prophet guy?
We already talked about that last week. You
No, we
forgot.
didn't talk
You
about
slow.
that at all.
I told you about that last week. We talked about that last week. We talked about that last week. I'm not going to talk about that. You just want to talk about a fact. You just want to talk about somebody. I don't want to talk about Kryptoni.
No.
You want to talk about Kryptoni.
Not
You want to talk
Tony.
about that
It's
dude
not
up to the
Tony.
pump.
The guy Tony
I don't
brought
want to
there.
talk about
Not
that.
him. The
I
guy
don't want to talk
Tony
about
brought
Pharaoh.
there.
I'm not finna disrespect Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. There you go.
I'm not finna disrespect young Pharaoh. I'm not finna do that.
I didn't ask you to disrespect him. I asked you what
You want
happened.
to talk about him being gay? You want to talk about the way he was dancing on the internet? I don't know. I don't care about him dancing on the internet doing the days he do.
saw that.
I don't care
never
about
saw
that. I'm not finna talk about him being gay. I'm not finna talk about that.
I never saw that.
I'm not talking about him twerking. He was like this. He was like this. I'm not gonna talk about him being like this. Pharaoh was like this. He was shaking it, rocking it like this. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Damn.
You ain't gonna catch me talking about Pharaoh doing that.
Oh, they gay.
Got nothing to do with that. I ain't see Pharaoh doing that. I didn't see him like this. I swear on my mama. I didn't see him shaking that ass. That wasn't no Pharaoh.
Man.
I didn't see Pharaoh, no. I didn't see Pharaoh doing that on Rashad Jamal. On Rashad Jamal. I didn't see Pharaoh do that.
Whoa.
On Rashad Jamal.
You
On Rashad Jamal.
know that. You
On
know that.
Rashid
I just
Jamal.
thought. You know that community doesn't really accept you, man. What's up with that?
Yeah, I didn't see that on Rashad Jamal. On GD.
Did
He
you
was
really?
bouncing that bitch. He was bouncing that bitch. Pharaoh soul can shake that, ain't he?
Hey,
That
was it a
twerking.
turn on? Was it turned on?
Nah, on, but that
he like
motherfucker
that
was
shit.
guaranteed it was on. That nigga need to turn his homosexual
What do you mean by that?
down.
Hey,
He got
listen.
that motherfucker turned all the way up. Turn that down a little bit.
Why does that community doesn't accept you like you think they would? The Rashad Jamals, the Pharaohs, the Dr. Umar.
No, listen.
Johnsons.
I'm gonna say this, and I never said this. I'm gonna say this. When it comes to Rashad Jamal, I looked at him like he was complete guilty. Now I understand he was actually set up. Right? If you watch the documentary with Rashad Jamal, you will see that he never came in contact with none of them people. He's straight the only person I know that got convicted for having 100,000 followers on the internet. That just had followers.
Right.
He never came in contact with nobody.
Oh,
so that went to jail for having followers. Right? But listen, he didn't go to jail for what you think he went to jail for. He went to jail because his aggression. See, sometimes we got too much fire. No, fire.
Fire, okay.
Fire burns down.
Right.
He got burned down by his own fire. Right? Listen, though he innocent, he's an innocent man, right? But he's not innocent to his fire. His fire burnt him to the ground, right? Because this is what happened. If you watch that documentary, he should not be in jail. There's nothing in the documentary that warrant a conviction. But yeah, he convicted. Why is he convicted? Right? But it ain't the message that convicted him. Right? A lot of people gotta understand this. It ain't the message. This is the way he acted. It's the way he acted with the message. It ain't the message. It's your actions.
So let me ask you this: how
he innocent?
About to say, so he's been in prison for over 2 years now.
No, he was in prison before he went to prison, man. He's an animal. You seen the fire in him? Listen,
Yeah,
I'm not saying nothing
I don't
wrong.
think he was. So what? So if he,
Come on,
if
gang,
he
he
was
was in prison. He was telling you. Listen, he was in prison every time he telling everybody it won't accept that this America. Listen, I'm not saying that this not the land of cop. Everybody knows it's the land of cop, but people don't know it's the land of cop, so you gonna call it America when you in America, right? So sometimes you gotta understand the people that you're dealing with and understand the mind, right? So I'm saying that he didn't come back down to this reality. He got the information and stayed up there. He should have came back down. He still be free.
Right. So
but they framed him.
Getting the information and then distributing it out to the people is why he's in prison.
No, you ain't supposed to get information and distribute out for the people. You supposed to get experience, and the people supposed to learn from your experience. When you become the teacher, you become the lesson. The only reason he in jail because he had to be the lesson to what he taught. That's how life works, right? When you speak something, when you become the teacher, you become the lesson. Yeah. Now he's the lesson, and that's the perfect teacher.
And what's the lesson?
Sad truth, boy. And that's why certain people do have to move high. Move. Like, you gotta throw a little crazy. You gotta throw a little crazy in the gang. Cause if they do it their way and make you they type of crazy, it's already too late. Now hell no, they coming for your millions, your reputation, your followers, your page, your sources of revenue. It's too late, gang. But if you play the fool, you can sneak that bitch in there. So that's why, you know, we used to even shout out to Charleston White throwback. But Charleston White, like, it's nothing left in there. There's nothing left in there to squeeze out. He's just completely sold out. You feel me? He like, yeah, he chose the money. He chose the money. But now he ain't talking about nothing no more. So it ain't no substance. There's really no value in watching him anymore. Cause the little message that you think he'll sneak in there with the foolery is no longer there. It's just straight foolery. Like hate, animosity, envy, just the bad energy. Like, boy, we don't want to sit around watching that all day. But that's toxic, boy. That's worse than, come on, now it was comedy at first. It was some form of entertainment. But now it's just evil. See, he be still be doing that little Fabuski for that clap activity. Oh yeah, he out of there. What say?
Oh, they gay.
You feel me? But he still sneak in a little enlightenment, information. Yeah, he'll twist it up and throw a whole bunch of BS in there too. But that's how you supposed to play that. We understood that. The you heard me? Certain ones could pick up on that and still be able to pick out what you're trying to say and exclude everything else. Rather than when they completely sell out Charleston White and they ain't talking about nothing no more at all. They just trying to see how long the fame still lasts from their old days. You feel me? They war stories.
He got the experience.
To not speak with so much goddamn fire.
No, he got the experience to go with his lesson.
You def got to throw a little crazy in there with the real shit. Or they on your ass immediately.
Down.
Malcolm, who else?
He didn't have the experience before. Right. Now he know what it feels like to really be oppressed, right? Because he wanted to know what it feels like, so now he know what it feels like. Free Rashad Jamal.
Free Rashad Jamal. What do you think the biggest obstacle holding black men back today is, Unc?
Rashad Jamal. Believing in other men. What's holding men back is believing in other men. Rashad Jamal is holding people back because more people believing in Rashad
You
Jamal
gonna say
than believing
free
in
and tell me
themselves.
holding people back?
Listen,
Man, what the hell wrong with you, man?
Because I say free, you don't mean I gotta lie.
That's sprinkling in a little crazy. You heard me?
Listen, anybody look up to anybody is a fool. I don't look up to no Rashad Jamal. I don't look up to nobody. I look at myself in the mirror and I look up to me. Anytime you put somebody above you as a spiritual leader, you're a fool. What don't you get? So anybody looking up to any man is a fool.
So listen, when history remembers your ugly ass, what do you hope people gonna say about you?
Listen. History is his story. So if I go down in history, it's gonna be his story. Whatever I did to him, the in the trenches that know me for robbing them and doing to their brothers and mothers, they gonna look at me like the same crook I'll always be. And the people that met me in this reality gonna look at me like I am in this reality. History is only the recorder. Whoever record history, because it's his story. There is no history.
You ain't lying.
Right.
That
Do you think the people that
about, he ain't worried about what that
and that other, the other part of history that you was in when you robbed
Man,
and did whatever you did to people?
there is no history. That's his story. Every that I robbed, listen, every that I robbed gonna claim it was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery. It was get back.
So let me ask you this. You remember,
it ain't a robbery. Get back. You did something. I came back.
Yeah.
You know when
you won't
went
call it a
viral?
robbery.
You went viral.
There ain't no robbery. Nigga.
You finished or you done, man?
I'm finished and I'm done.
So
I'm about to be done with
hold
you.
on. You know when you went viral when you had the little fro and your shirt off and you had that fake gun and you made your hand was a gun.
Why y'all always talking about that?
I'm saying like
the invisible Glock dookies when you had two of them things on side of you and they legit through your bike 400 meters across the street on the other side of town and you was like, damn, this shit got real. You had to put the invisible Glock dookies away before he had to throw you just like that bike and you knew that the bike broke on impact, so something would happen to you too, and you, gang. We know that wasn't you, Unc. That was somebody else. That was your twin. That was Dewey. Dewey insane. That wasn't Unc.
Was that a different realm? Was that you? Or was that a different realm?
You've been talking about that for a year. You've been talking about that fake for a year.
Was that a different realm?
Bitch ain't none of me.
You said
bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Now you them fighting words, nigga. You want to fight?
Oh, break.
Oh,
you want to fight?
I didn't catch what you said.
He breaking character.
Nah, you call what I said. You ain't do shit though. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I'm talking about. You always talking, but ain't gonna do shit. You a bond off 1700.
You want me to get you touched again?
You a bond off 1700. You a nigga with some. You look soft. Where your glasses at? You got glasses and a ski mask on. You a bitch. You like bond off 1700. Stop playing.
Those ski bags, man.
You target practice.
You said what?
He said, hey, you talk.
Man, you target practice.
You probably take out running, man.
I'm bond off 1700.
I just seen you get your whoop.
That told me you wasn't getting on street cut.
He said, I just see you get your whoop. Yeah, he acting like Yella just come in there and put hands on that boy. Bar for the speed dial. Hey, Yella, man, come back in here and talk to Up real quick. Boy, he done forgot what just happened to him 10 minutes ago. Nah, for real. Over here getting rowdy as shit, man. That boy about to get King Yella right back in there.
Cut your grandma. Now I'm about to put a curse on him.
So
he ain't gonna get on no album ever again in history. I need some. I need a goat. You got a goat? I need some goat blood.
Oh,
nah, I heard you was blood. That's what I heard.
Nah, I know blood. I need goat blood for buying off 1700.
Your body.
I need some goat blood. I need goat blood. I need the headless chicken.
Oh,
I need the goat blood. I need headless chicken.
Headless chicken.
I need. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I need.
They come like
I need you to go all the way up to the mountains. It's a certain bird that got a flower. What's that flower? Not flower. What's the thing that be on the bird? What's that thing?
The wings.
What's the thing? Feather. Yeah, feather? I need a. I need an eagle feather. I need to go get me a bald eagle feather and bring it.
Boy, what you said, boy? Right. He said feather. What is wrong with you?
Flower, not flower. What's the thing that be on the bird? What's that thing?
The wings.
What's the thing? Feather. Yeah, feather? I need a.
What is wrong with you?
I need an eagle feather.
What's wrong with you?
I need to go get me a bald eagle feather.
You can't find
and bring it back to me.
You trying to do some voodoo on somebody like a woman?
No, I'm trying to get Von on 1700.
Why you keep talking about
I'm
him?
gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn him to a woman because he already look like a bitch.
Come on.
So I'm gonna give him what he wants. I'm gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn Von off 1700 to a woman. Yeah, he better a woman. You tell he got smooth skin under that ski mask. I'm keeping it real. He like a cartoon character. His skin looks so smooth and so soft.
You said that boy look like Arthur. You saying he look like Arthur off Arthur?
Von, don't he look so sweet? Don't Von look sweet? No, he got the wrong name because the last Von like a gangster. He look like a princess.
That boy look like Arthur.
That's just Von off 17. No, he ain't off 17. He a princess.
You got
He
your
look sweet
wrist.
as a bitch.
Hey, your wrist broke. You got your fix
Yeah,
your
my wrist
bro.
broke like Von.
No,
Yeah,
your
my wrist broke like
a
Von.
blue foot.
Shout
Like
out
a blue
to Von.
foot.
Shout out to Von. I'm talking about Von off 1700, not the gangster.
I know who
one.
you talking
I'm
about.
talking about the bitch one.
Do he even know you?
Yeah.
He said not the gangster.
Yeah, he know me. He just turned down 15,000 because he's scared of King Yella. Listen, I see why he's scared of King Yella. King Yella a bully. All right, I'll be scared of him too. But he's scared of King Yella. He turned down 15 grand when he only.
I mean, he did just whoop your ass not too long ago. That probably be what I named this when I drop it. King Yella beats up 607 mid-interview. Matter of fact, I think that's what you named it.
Getting 2,000 from no
607 gets beat up mid-interview by King Yella.
jumper. Von off 1700, but I fuck with 1700. I'm from 1700 though. But we don't fuck with Von over there.
You
We
know
put him
who
off
Fendi,
1700.
you know who Fendi is?
King Yella really put hands and feet on that
Fendi boy, the fag from Chicago, the kids.
Oh.
Oh, that's what he do?
Come on, Fendi. Yeah, I don't fuck with Fendi boy. He fuck with little boys.
Nah,
I'm fuck with Dirt. I'm OTF. I'm OTF.
shit.
I don't fuck with Fendi boys. I heard he fuck with little boys.
Oh, but Lil Durk.
I'm keeping it real.
They say he really didn't do that.
I don't give a fuck if he did it or
That's the
not.
one he
Dirk
trying
put it in
to
the
kill
song.
everybody too, wasn't he?
When Dirk put it in the song, you did it. On Diddy.
When Dirk put it in the song, that mean you did it.
You did it. I'm tired of this shit. Listen, you got my blood pressure going up.
Yeah, check your shit in the hair so I can get the hell up out of here, man. I got shit
I'm
to
ready
do
to get up.
anyway.
Listen, no, my
I got
blood
more
pressure going
important
up. I'm
things to
about
do,
done.
man. Hurry
No,
up, man.
you got my blood pressure going up. Listen, my
too
500
goddamn long
over.
anyway.
My shit 500 over 500. With you. Listen, I'm keeping it real. Family members call high blood pressure and stroke. I want everybody to know. If you want the blood pressure to go down, get away from your family. Right now, I gotta get the fuck away from you. My blood pressure needs to go down.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, then, man. I got to go any goddamn way.
Let's about to suck my dick to bring it
see,
down.
I knew you was gonna say some homosexual shit. I'm
It's
gone,
the
bro.
blowjob report.
It's over
It's the
with, man.
blowjob report.
Say that motherfucking blowjob report.
It's the
nigga. Get up outta
blowjob
here,
report.
nigga.
Let's go suck my dick to bring it down.
You's a homosexual, man.
Yeah, you's a homosexual
Them
faggot.
boys on your chest, nigga.
Yeah.
Just when you thought there was no hope for humanity, he's here with love, peace, and he is not to be played with on his mama, Dr.
You got any weapons? You think it's gonna poke me?
Yeah, my weapon. You stole this shit from Skid Row. Take it back. Take this shit back to Skid Row. Stop playing
You
with
gotta watch this. Wednesday. What is that? Samsung case on Amazon Prime? Nah, stop playing. I don't think you can react to Amazon Prime on YouTube. I'm gonna see about it though, man. I'm gonna see about it. But I definitely gotta watch this though, man.
She says he's
Yeah, this one with the little people, but they got like 7 dwarves on the cast, bro. Well, y'all got money, boy. I know the. I don't want to misword it. I know these fine people is not cheap. They don't cost no little money. Now everything might be little bottom, but when it comes to their money, boy, you better pay them that big chicken.
He ain't lying.
Stack as tall as them at least.
tall. How tall?
They got like 7 of them. I'm like, nah, it's 2.
And he's ugly. How ugly?
Like 5 boys. He's ugly.
She said he's black.
How black? What's the matter with you?
Oh. Yes. You got it ready? Stand up right there.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, you touched her titty.
No, sir.
I saw you touch her
sir.
titty, nigga. Your wife getting fucked right now.
Shut up! Police on that boy.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take you
No,
first.
women been enslaved.
Superhero, he hit the floor. That boy, he was drunk. That's a drunk superhero. That boy hit the floor before he took off. He clapped buns and he said, he gone. AI, motherfucker, man. I need to see one of them AI 2B movies, man. I know they putting better over there. I know it.
Back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.